Well, I'm here by my goddamn self, so I figure I might as well start this shit today. This was supposed to start whenever I got in the van, but it don't even matter. Might as well get the shit done. So, right now I'm just getting ready for basic. Nothing too special. Still in the trap house. If you're wondering, why do I live in a trap house? Well, to answer your question, the boss that we used to work for pays for this house, so we were living here like rent free, and yeah, living here because it's rent free, or was. Now I have 5 days to get the fuck out. Ha. So that'll be interesting. It's mostly why I started, or decided to start documenting shit. But it'll be straight. It's by any means necessary. I live by that shit. I don't know why it's like that. GLE big body, something got me riding through the night. Yeah, y'all can't see it, but hold on, let me dry my hands off. Can't get Pop smoked. Not me. Not today. Not any day ever. Nope. I didn't come this far just to come this far. Alright, so this is a pretty shitty angle, but told myself I would start like making content and shit whenever I started living in the van, and then I was gonna get an apartment, but conveniently and potentially divinely, we'll see in time, every single fucking apartment I was looking at is gone. So the only ones that are left are ones that are outrageously expensive, $700 a month plus for 300 square feet. I don't know about y'all, but I'm not really going for that. I want to own the property, not pay up somebody else's equity. So I made the executive decision to go back to plan A, which is live in the van for however fucking long it's going to take me. When I say by any means necessary, I mean by any means necessary. Other people say that, but they don't really live by that shit. So I live by it, or we'll find out. But I intend to live by it. So I just got off work, and I think the plan is I'm gonna go to Walmart and find something to eat. Fast food. I've been living off fast food for like the last 7-8 months probably, and that shit is hell. That shit gets old as fuck, especially the same old places. So yeah, I'm gonna go to Walmart, see what I can find. Well, I don't know if y'all have ever had Walmart's popcorn chicken, but that shit goes crazy. Like, I could eat. What are you doing? That was my windshield wiper. I don't know why it makes a well, it's missing like a piece at the bottom, but it makes a horrid noise every time it goes off. But yeah, I guess the plan is to just go to Walmart, pick up some food, and then see what I can use to improvise window covers, because whenever it gets hot outside, it gets hot. Oklahoma's not as bad as Texas, which is where I'm from, but it still becomes intolerably hot. And I was gonna order a it's like a portable AC unit that they use for camping, and I can run that off of my solar generator. But that thing is expensive. I'm still gonna order it for sure, but just not right at this second. So I'll see y'all in Walmart. All right, so we made it to Walmart. It was actually only like a mile or 2 miles or something away from work, and Apple Maps said it would take 5 minutes or so to get here, and it actually did, which was pretty hard for me to believe because nobody in fucking Oklahoma knows how to drive. Granted, they're better than Wichita Falls drivers, but yeah, I'm gonna go inside and see what we can do. This whole thing, I can't even lie, is pretty fucking crazy to me. I don't know where I was going with that. Oh yeah, that's right, because everybody basically that I've proposed this idea to is like, bro, you're bugging. I totally agree, I am bugging, but I feel like a lot of people don't understand how bad I want to win. Like, I say by any means necessary, but that's like an understatement. So you just got to kind of be in my shoes. But I'll fill y'all in a little bit more on the plan. I'm finna run inside and we'll see. Well, I just got out of Walmart, and let me say, that was one hell of a Walmart experience. I have never seen a Walmart there's an Escalade that just stopped right in front of me, which is really sketch. But anyways, I have never seen a Walmart with such fucking hopped up security. Like, that shit actually made no sense. I walked in, walked past the carts and everything, right? And I don't know why, every time I go to Walmart, I forget to get a cart or something. And so I walk all the way back up to the front, and then I don't see any carts. And I walk up to a Walmart lady, and I'm like, do y'all have any baskets? And she's like, not anymore. And I'm like, bro, I don't know why. I'm guessing because people would like fill their baskets up with shit and then just jug out that bitch. But yeah, they didn't have baskets, and there was security guards everywhere. Like, it was just honestly kind of ridiculous. And they have like security driving around the parking lot and shit. And this isn't even a big Walmart at all. Like, it's a super center, but it's not that big. The one in Wichita Falls is just as big, if not bigger. So that was interesting. So yeah, I was planning to camp in this parking lot because normally Walmart allows like overnight parking and shit, but that is not gonna happen. This place is sketch as fuck. Granted, I have my gun for a reason, but still would prefer not to have to use it, especially on some fucking Walmart parking lot crackhead. But yeah, we're gonna have to, well, I am gonna have to figure out where the hell I'm gonna stay. Figuring out what, let me tell you, figuring out what to eat was a fucking bitch. Like, I don't have anything, I don't have a fridge yet, but I did buy a microwave, which I should be able to run off of my solar generator. But yeah, finding shit to eat and I barely like have any space. So this whole thing is kind of disastrous for right now, but it might just take a little bit of adapting. I don't want to say anything too soon, but yeah. So right now I'm needing to find somewhere that I can just get out of the van and throw shit away, like throw trash away, like big boxes type shit, and reorganize everything. Because if y'all look right now, I can hardly do shit back there. So gonna have to figure out where I'm gonna put all that shit, like make it way more organized. And then after that, I'll probably go and find somewhere viable to sleep, and yeah, then eat, probably watch YouTube, whatever, and wake up early, go to the gym, shower, get dressed for work, pull up to work, then rinse and repeat. Now, I'm gonna try and minimize the rinse and repeat part, but it's kind of hard when you can't keep food cold, so we'll have to see. But there's just no way. I was on the phone with my mom while I was in there, and I can't sit my phone up. That should drive me crazy. Yeah. I have a tripod in the back. Anyways, I was on the phone with my mom, and yeah, she basically was like, you need to just get an apartment. But I don't fucking want an apartment. So let me just go ahead and fill y'all in. And this is gonna be a kind of all over the place video, because I'm not finna be sitting and editing shit. Like, I'm just finna shoot it all together and send that shit onto YouTube. Anyways, I thought I seen somebody just crash, like trying to park. But anyways, so the whole reason I'm doing this is $700 a month for 300 square feet for one is fucking outrageous. Like, that should be, I want to say it should be illegal, but I'm only going to say that until I'm the person on the other side. Because once I'm the person on the other side, $700 for 300 square feet is lovely. So it only sucks dick when you're on the wrong side of it, which I currently am, but that's why I'm doing this. So let me give you all a little education for those of you who don't know about real estate, which it's hard to say I do because I barely know shit. But this is sitting on my steering wheel. It's just gonna have to make do. But so whenever you're renting, I don't understand why they gotta like bob and weave through cars and shit in the middle of the parking lot. It's a fucking parking lot. There's places to drive, bitch. Anyways, whenever you're renting, you're basically just like fucking throwing money down the drain, because that money will never come back to you. That shit is going straight into the landlord's pockets and going straight towards their equity, or if they don't have a mortgage, then like I said, straight to their pocket. Whenever you are buying a house or buying whatever, really, even a car, every time you make a payment, you're building equity. And so what happens is once you hit 20% equity in your house, so 20% the value of your house, you become eligible to cash out and refinance, which basically means you can take another mortgage out on your house, but this time you can keep anything over 20% of the house's value. And so, or 20% of your, anything above 20% of your equity. So if I have 30% of my equity and I cash out refinance, I'll end up keeping 10% of the house's value essentially. And so you can get your money back that way. And using that, if I was to, so this is my plan. Fucking eat ass for however long I have to eat ass. And then I want to go and get a fourplex, live in one unit, rent out the other 3 units. Let's say I'm charging $1,000 a month rent per unit, and my mortgage is like $2,000 a month. I would be paying, well, I don't have to pay, but according to my budgeting, I would be paying $1,000 a month, and everybody else, all the other 3 tenants would be paying $1,000 a month. So I'd be building $4,000 a month in equity. And so I'll live in the fourplex for about a year or so. This is with a big down payment. If you put down a big down payment, like I said, the sooner you hit 20%, the better. And so hit 20% as fast as I can, live in there until I build up a good amount of equity. Once I have a good amount of equity, cash out, refinance, take the extra money I get from that, use that as a down payment on the next property. And the shit just snowballs and gets out of control after that. So it's really just this initial eating ass phase that really eats ass. But that's why I'm willing to just tough it out. Like, there's just no way in hell I'm spending $700 a month to not progress towards my goal. That's absolutely absurd. Well, I would do that if it was for cars, like if I had a nice car or something. But yeah, selling the Beamer, that's going towards the down payment on the fourplex. Keeping the van, obviously. And like I've said many times before, just gonna keep eating ass until eating ass is no longer necessary. But yeah, that's the plan. So I guess right now I'm gonna go find somewhere that's way less sketchy and way more tolerable than a Walmart parking lot, and we'll go from there. All right, so I decided on a hotel parking lot. Here we go again. Any day now. Alright, cool. So anyways, I decided on a hotel parking lot. According to what minuscule research I did, these are actually pretty solid places to stay because obviously people fucking stay here overnight. So yeah, I got out as soon as I got here, did a little bit of reorganizing in the back. So minus those bags right there, I should at least be able to lay down and go to sleep, which is all I really need for now. But work did text me, and I am supposed to be on call this week, I guess. So that's lovely. Of course, it's the first week. God damn. Of course, it's the first week that I'm doing this whole van shenanigan. So yeah, gonna have to figure that out. I have my solar generator, and the work laptop's battery is pretty solid, so as long as nobody has an issue that takes me more than fucking 3 hours to figure out, which is highly improbable, then I should be good. Yeah, it's not intolerably hot today, thank Christ. Can't say the same for the rest of the week. And I might just be better off getting a hotel, honestly. Like this Thursday and Friday is supposed to be like 90 something. there's just no way on God's green earth, bro. So not until I get the AC unit. But yeah, I bought, this is so ghetto. I understand I might not like seem what's the word, what do you call it, bummed out or like mildly concerned for my survival, but I assure you I'm very concerned for my survival. But anyways, I managed to find this, and it's like a four people for 48 hours thing. So for one person, it'll last 8 days, is what I'm trying to say. But anyways, supposedly you don't have to, oh shit, I hope you don't have to heat it up. Well, we're gonna hope you don't have to heat it up. I do have the microwave, and actually, now that I'm thinking about it, getting rid of that box would be clutch. But that other big box back there, the long one that you can see right there, that's the solar panel box, and I was actually gonna cut that up, put black vinyl on there, put magnets on there, and then use that to stick up against the windows so that nobody can see in, which that's the other big problem that I need to solve is discretion. That's how you open this. But yeah, that's the other big problem I'm gonna have to solve. Well, it's not really big, I already have the solution. It was just, I tried looking for the, man, this shit is loud. I tried looking for the see, now I have this shit. Like, where am I supposed to put this? I might just have to start littering, y'all. Fuck the turtles. I gotta live. But no, I was at Walmart trying to find the vinyl, and Walmart didn't have any vinyl, and I was not about to drive all the way to Michael's just for that. I'll wait till I take my ass back to Wichita and can drive fucking 2 miles to go to Michael's. I can't open this. What the hell? What the fuck are you supposed to open this? Oh, there's instructions. Yeah, no, I did that. I don't know why it's not opening. Oh my god. Alright. Time for some tools. Keep a screwdriver handy. That's what happens when all your fucking cars decide they want to kill themselves in the middle of nowhere. The van hasn't done it yet. The van is sturdy. So is the truck. I fucking love the truck. But, fuck! Open, bitch! Well, I guess if it creates an airtight seal, that makes sense. But, holy shit. If I was in the desert and in the middle of dying, I would not be able to open it. And it is getting kind of hot. It's not crazy hot, but it is pretty fucking hot. Making progress, making progress. Oh yeah, there we go. Good shit. So yeah, the other alternative I explored was surviving off of MREs, and A, that was kind of expensive, and B, you also can't really do that. You gotta cook. What is prepare macaroni as directed? Well, at least the pancakes you gotta cook. This just says prepare macaroni as directed. What the hell does that even mean? Unless there's a pack inside the pack, but it doesn't feel like it. Oh no, that might just be the cheese for the macaroni. Yep, gotta cook. God damn. Cook. 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 Alright, well, I just fucked myself for the first day, so that's lovely. On the bright side, there is a McDonald's literally, like, walking distance. I'm not gonna walk, because I'm bougie like that, but... I may not have come from the trenches, but I put myself in the trenches just so I could say I made it out. That shit is so disappointing. I honestly thought these were gonna be like MREs, like just an MRE kit for 4 people for 48 hours. I don't understand why the hell you would have an emergency fucking food kit. If your power goes out, you can't cook. And none of this shit is even microwavable, bro. And I don't think you can close this container back either. Or I just fucked it up. Yeah, I fucked it up. Oh, man. This is gonna be a very long, however long I'm living in this bitch. Boom. Boom. Good shit. Yeah, I still can't believe that shit. I'm like low-key pissed as fuck, but it is what it is, honestly. Alright, well, I am going to see what else I bought, because I already forgot. I know I bought like popcorn and fucking goldfish. And then I'll probably wait a little bit, just go pick up some Mickey D's. And yeah. Well, I guess since I had to clean off the camera, but I guess since I'm documenting everything, I might as well document everything, including how I'm feeling right now, which is not very good. I feel like homeless. It's really weird. Because even if I had to, I could like viably afford a $700 apartment, whatever. I could afford something way more than that, but it's just like, I don't know. Just feel very out of place, kind of stuck even in a way, but shit is what it is. Playing with the cards I'm given. If y'all are wondering where I was living before this, Jacob and Drew, and previously me, were working for a company in Shawnee, and the boss there had a rental property that he decided that he was going to let us stay in for free. And so that's where we've been staying for like the last, I want to say, cool 4 months or so. But then a whole bunch of shit happened and they ended up getting fired, and I had like a 5-day notice to get the fuck out, which is not optimal given that I work in OKC. So yeah, and I mean, like I said, I could have found one, but There's no way I'm paying that. Like, that's fucking ridiculous. So the other option is to just live in the van up until there's an opening for like a actually reasonably priced apartment. But even then, that's still a lot of money that I could be saving just by suffering. And I knew this would take some like mental fortitude, but I did not expect it to be this much, and I did not expect it to kick in this fast. Like, this is literally the first day. But I don't know. We're just gonna have to kind of see. And it also really doesn't help. I didn't have time to even finish preparing the van. Like, I don't have my solar panels, I don't have the AC, I don't have any of that shit. So it's literally as like sleeping in your car as you can get. Just about. Minus the fact I took the seats and shit out, and I took like the rear trim and stuff, but that is not a whole lot, considering I could have like a fold up and down bed and a desk and shit like that, which I can make do without, but those would be lovely to have. But yeah, I'm still just sitting here chilling in the parking lot, thinking, plotting. Just gotta wait, just gotta be patient. But that shit is hell. Being patient's hell, let me tell you. And yeah, that's how I'm feeling right now. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. Probably gonna move to a different spot in the parking lot. And then probably wait until it gets dark, because I can't cover the windows yet, at least fully. Then go lay down. I don't really have anything to work on, which I feel like is another problem. I feel very, very stagnant. And if you know me, you know I'm somebody that's always working on something. I might just end up like taking more of the course that I've been taking. I was considering getting my real estate license, but I didn't realize it goes state by state, which kind of makes sense, but at the same time, it's pretty fucking retarded, because I mean, real estate's real estate. Granted, there's like minute differences between the states and their different taxes and different laws and whatever, but I mean, fucking real estate's real estate. So yeah, I don't know whether I would want to get it for Oklahoma or for Texas. So yeah, just got a lot of shit to figure out. A lot of shit. But yeah, that's where we're at right now. So kind of forgot to update y'all, but it is 11:49, and I'm just chilling. I've been chilling. Yeah, after the heartbreak of that food having to be cooked, I ended up just grabbing some McDonald's, snacking on. I bought some goldfish and some popcorn, and chilling, watching YouTube, just thinking. Yeah, you probably can't see much of anything, but yeah, that's what the current sleeping arrangement is. Not the fanciest, but it is fully functional, so I can't complain. I'm comfortable as fuck. The temperature is nice. Yeah, so I'm about to go to sleep. Probably gonna get up at 6, hit the gym, shower, get ready for work, and boom. But yeah, I just wanted to update y'all real quick before I forget and fell asleep. All right. I look like ass right now. I gotta do something with this hair. But we survived the night, so that's lovely. It was hot when I got here, so I had to have the windows cracked. I need to get a fucking like actual fan. But then around like 8 o'clock or so, it started cooling off and it dropped to like 60 something degrees, and then it actually got cold for me. And so I ended up like using the blanket and everything, and no issues, so that's good. But yeah, I'm about to run back to Mickey D's, grab some breakfast, and then I think I'm gonna run to work so I can get there early. And I really just need to get my hair wet and shake it out so it'll reset my curl pattern. Yeah, that's basically it. What's up? Into day 3. Again, pretty like simple day. Woke up, pretty sure I recorded that. Got some food, went to work, got off work, and then like I said, was sleeping at the same spot 2 nights in a row. And that spot was lovely because it was in a corner with the fence. So I parked right up against the fence, and I had 2 boxes, or like empty boxes, in the back of the van because I like barely planned ahead. But yeah, there was 2 empty boxes in the back of the van, and so I just put those up against the window so that nobody could see in, because these, as you can see, the tent is not dark at all. And so that worked for the 2 days, but finding a parking spot that's perfectly in a corner in a safe spot against a fence is not easy to do, I imagine. And like whenever I'm kind of scouting out spots on Google Maps and you like zoom in, sometimes you can see the fence, but other times the fence is like not really visible on there. And so I put urgency on creating the blackout, I don't know what the fuck to call them, but basically like pieces of cardboard that I can just onto the window, and it'll just look like I have a really black tent. Like if you walk up to the window with the flashlight and shine in, it's still gonna be pitch black. And so I ran after work to Michael's, picked up some trifold foam boards, and then went, there's something flying around here, and then went back to the work parking lot because I knew there would be nobody there. But like, I didn't want to be at a hotel in the parking lot cutting up a fucking trifold, because I had like the door open and you could see the bed in the van and all types of shit, and it was just like, I don't know about that. And so I went to work. See, there's somebody pulling in with the camper here. I'm at Planet Fitness. I just got out the gym. Boom. But yeah, so where was I? Went to Michael's, copped the trifold. I didn't want to be at the fucking hotel, so I went to work and cut everything up. I literally eyeballed the fuck out of it, and somehow everything worked just about perfectly. I mean, there's some minimal light leakage, but nothing that I can't like live with. And you have to be at some like really specific and really odd angles, and you'd have to be shining the light at also really odd angles to be able to see in. So I'm really not like too worried about that. So yeah, we have that solved, and then I also, you can't see it because, or yeah, you can, it's right there, and right there. I put Velcro. This shit, I was about to like have a heart attack. So I got a tension shower curtain rod or whatever the hell, and I put them up there in like the little divots that are there, but fucking Ford, I don't know why you can't just make the shit square and be done. Anyways, they're at an angle, and obviously the end of the shower rod is not at a fucking angle, and so it just kept like slipping downwards. But luckily I had bought some Velcro that's designed to attach to fabric like permanently, and I also got some normal Velcro. So I took a piece of the normal Velcro, stuck it on the end of the shower rod, then stuck the fabric Velcro onto the headliner of the van, and it worked. But the fabric Velcro, you have to like let it sit there for 24 hours, but who the fuck well, I mean, I guess if you're a grandma doing crafts, you got 24 hours, but I'm not a grandma doing crafts, so I didn't have 24 hours to just sit there and wait for the shit to get ready, like to set or whatever you want to call it. And so I hung everything up, and as I'm cutting the shit for the windows, the shower curtain rod falls, and I'm like, oh my god, fuck me, because I thought that the Velcro was just not strong enough to hold everything up, but turns out it just ripped the whole little Velcro piece, fabric Velcro, off of the roof because I didn't let it set. And so I took down the rod, and I'm letting those set right now. It's been a cool like 3-4 hours, which is a lot better than the 5 minutes I gave it before. So I'm probably about to give that another try, and then yeah, that means I can mostly sleep wherever I want in full stealth, and I don't even have my solar panels or anything mounted. And to be honest, I'm not sure that I will mount them because it's June, so it's one of the hottest months, and I get out of work at like 5 o'clock, and then if I head to the gym, get there like 5:30, spend an hour, it's already 6:30. Hop in the shower at the gym, that's another 30 minutes, so that's about 7. And then about time I find somewhere to park, we're talking it's like 8 o'clock-ish, the sun is going down, and it's really not too hot. And I've been able to get away with being in the van like all day, or not all day, but like since I got out of work. And it's really been not too horrible. Like the worst, I just seen a police Chevy Caprice. I didn't even know they still had them bitches. Especially in OKC. They got like the 2022 Suburbans and shit. Anyways, fuck. I forgot where I was at. Well, but oh yeah. So yeah, there was only like one day that I was sitting there fucking burning the hell up, and even then it wasn't intolerable. I could have ran the van if I needed to. It was only like 2-3 hours, whatever, but I don't know if y'all don't know, you're not supposed to run engines with transversely mounted, or you're not supposed to run transversely mounted engines like sitting still for too long, and especially the ones on the Transit Connect, because the exhaust manifold is towards the inside of the vehicle, and so whenever you're driving, you're flowing air through it and it's cooling it off. You're flowing air through the radiator and but when you're sitting still, none of that is happening, so you're just like raising coolant temperature slowly but surely. So I've been strategically avoiding running the van for long periods of time, and again, that was really the only day that it was even remotely shut the fuck up, that it was even remotely necessary. So I'm kind of just gathering more data before I I'm just now noticing whenever I pull this trigger, it activates specific lights for whatever reason. It's very interesting. But yeah, it was like the only day that really remotely it was viable to run the van, but like I said, it was tolerable, so fuck it. Yeah, so I'm probably gonna go ahead and find somewhere to park. I'm debating on just sleeping in the Planet Fitness parking lot. The location of, damn, people walking close as fuck. But bro, if you don't have like a good trim of whatever vehicle you're driving, like if you got a V6 Camaro or a V6 Mustang or a V6 Charger or a V6 Challenger, or I don't know, just not like, you know, a nice engine. I'm not saying you gotta have a GT500 engine, but at least have you a little V8, at least have you a little Hemi, whatever. If the shit is not nice, shut the fuck up and don't fucking touch the exhaust. That's how I feel about it. If you're a brokey and you can't afford a nice engine, then you can't afford to be screaming around town, okay? Anyways, I digress. I'm debating on sleeping in the Planet Fitness parking lot, but I don't really know. I feel like it's kind of sketchy. Oh, that's what I was saying. That the work is like actually in a really highly efficient location. Like there's a McDonald's nearby, there's the hotel that I was sleeping at like 5 minutes away. Planet Fitness is like, there's like fucking 3 Planet Fitnesses 5 minutes away. This is the only one that's open 24/7 though. I didn't realize how many Planet Fitnesses were not open 24/7. I know it's not a 24/7 fitness, but I mean, if it's a gym, how hard is it to have fucking 2 people there sitting at the desk? Or whatever. But anyways, this one's open 24/7, so that's all I give a fuck about. And, yeah, so debating on this one, but I'm not entirely sure. I just feel like it's a little bit weird. I don't know why I feel safer camping somewhere that's potentially illegal rather than parking somewhere that's definitely okay, but that's just me. But I'm actually looking, and I might sleep here. I might, because if I park, well, then I'm gonna have fucking headlights and cars screaming by all night. I don't know. I'm also kind of hungry, but I bought Lunchables. Which is not substance. I should have gotten something else. And I don't know what time it is, but it's late. And the only places that are open is probably like fucking McDonald's or Whataburger, which is really expensive. Or Taco Bell, which is not expensive. Oh, I thought that was inside. Fat ass moth. Which is not really expensive, but it is, just not really in the mood for it. So, yeah. I'll figure out where the hell I want to park and call it a night. I'll show y'all once I like get back there and get settled and everything. But I did cop this bladeless fan from Walmart. It was like $23. That shit is sharp as hell. It puts in some work. It's quiet as fuck, and it has like some dope ass ambient lighting on it. So who the hell keeps going? Oh. But yeah, that shit was a steal. If you're a van lifer, cop you one of them fans. Highly recommend it. I don't know what the longevity is like. That shit could just stop working tonight, but I gave it a cool 30-second test and it was solid. Oh, and it has a built-in humidifier, which is also lovely, because the air does get like kind of stuffy in here. So I started cracking the windows at night, but I feel like that's mad sketchy, because then if you get at the right angle and you like, it's not an issue anymore if you have like the window blackout things, but I don't know, it just kind of sketched me out. And I sleep with the Glock, so yeah. I mean, if somebody's fucking peeking in at one of the few angles that they have, they're probably gonna have a green dot or a green laser on their face. Just saying, not a great idea. But anyways, yeah, I'll show you everything when I get back there. And I also want to talk about my Snapchat story. That shit sent people into a fucking outrage. It was crazy, but it was hilarious. Like, I love posting controversial shit, because then I find it very interesting to hear other people's sides. And then there's the people that come like very aggressively, and then there's the people that come like diplomatically. Then there's the people that come in between, where it's like an aggressive diplomatic confrontation, I guess you could call it. But no, just like whatever. I'll tell you all when I get back there. All right, so I'm back here. That is, I fucking hate how you can't rotate the camera on just normal iOS video. Anyways, that's the little imperfections I was talking, well, not exactly those. It's more so these up here when you hit it from a certain angle. But anyways, it is what it is. If they're gonna peek through that, then, you know. But nah, here's the fucking fan I was talking about. That shit is sharp, and you can like change different colors and shit. But yeah, and it's actually doing a pretty good job. It's got a battery, which I wasn't even anticipating. I was just gonna run it off my solar generator. But I don't have any lights back here, which is probably the first thing I'm gonna fix whenever I get back into town. But yeah, I'm about to eat, hydrate, cause I'm fucking thirsty. I've been thirsty all day. I don't know why. And then probably hit the hay, cause I gotta get up again for work tomorrow. But so far, this has not been what is he talking about? I was reading a work text, but I was just like talking away to the camera, and I had accidentally hit the volume button and it stopped recording. So I don't know when it stopped recording, but I was talking about how I might buy like 2 or 3 more of those and like create an airflow pattern, and I don't even want to repeat all this shit. But also I said how so far the whole thing has not been nearly as bad as I was expecting. Oklahoma heat and weather is ass, but not nearly as miserable as Texas is. And so yeah, I was fairly pleased with that. Yeah, that curtain is solid. Just totally blocked somebody's headlights. But yeah, finna hit the hay. So I will probably talk to y'all tomorrow morning. If there's nothing interesting, then I don't know, we'll see. What is up, y'all? My name is Jay the Prodigy, and I'm back. I'm back again. So, just a little update. We're almost out the van. I've been so like on and off about looking for real estate that I kind of fucked myself over at the end of it, because the toll on my mental fortitude that the van was taking was unexpected. So I'm kind of like in a rush, but you really don't want to rush into real estate, so I'm having to take my time. But everything is all there. Already got just got the updated pre-app today with the higher budget, because the last one was for a specific property that I decided fuck it. So the search continues, but I just wanted to like document the journey, because I seen this guy on fucking TikTok that like blew up off living in a garage, but at least you got electricity in a garage, okay? It's just not the same. But hey, to each his own. Maybe I'll upgrade to a garage. Maybe I'll end up buying a house and then decide, you know what? It's just gonna be me, my van, and my Porsche in a garage. Maybe I'll be happy with that. Or maybe I'll milk that. Who knows? But no, I'm ready to get the crib. I'm ready to have like a space to make content, like actually. And yeah, ready to go to networking events, see who I meet, what the world has to offer, the opportunities that are presented to me. And yeah, I guess we gonna see. All right, so I'm chilling here. I'm at work. I'm on lunch. It's like March, I think 7th, no 8th. Yeah, I got paid, so the 8th. Anyways, so I just made a story post, right, about how whenever your knowledge reaches a certain point of value, even proposition, you no longer fight to obtain more money. That generally gets presented to you. However, you have to fight to maintain freedom of your mind, creative freedom, intellectual freedom, like just freedom, period. Because they will try to fucking lock you down. Like, now, what the fuck is going on here? But now I fucking have been presented with an intellectual rights and property, whatever the fuck ever, and shit. I don't even want to say too much, but I might as well fucking sell my soul at that point. Like, there's just no way. So now I'm gonna have to go and contest the shit. I'll just bleep out the company's name. Whoops. But anyways, like, I'm not even gonna lie, this shit is already old, and I'm only 21. Like, leave me the fuck alone. Let me learn and let me build. I don't want to slave forever. Would I build? Okay. Anyways, I just wanted to get that point made and like a clip of that point being made. So yeah, let's go fight for freedom. Woo woo. I'm not even gonna lie. This shit is pain. What? Looks like I have something stuck in my teeth. But I was stacked up. And I miscalculated my DTI. So I'm no longer stacked up. Long story short, because I had to pay some shit off. So, but it's okay because I stack very quickly. Gotta pay to play, buddy. So yeah, I'll stack back up pretty quick. So I'm not too worried, but it's like, fuck, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, just seeing that number go down. That shit was tough. But it's okay. It's okay. Because I'm going to be in a hell of a position. Hell of a position. The position I would want to be in. Okay? When I'm owning a Porsche. The position I would want to be in. So, that's how I'm feeling. Riding down the street in the S550. Used to drive a minivan, now I could drive Bentleys. Yeah, that's the vibe. But anyways, I know I know all these clips are gonna be dark, but it's like, I'm in a van. There's really not a whole lot to see other than me, but I mean, y'all will get plenty of me, so I'm not really too worried about that. Anyways, so it's the situation's good and bad, right? So the good thing is I'm learning a lot. The bad thing is I've learned so much in the past 2 days that it kind of fucks with my mind, and it's like, okay, well, I might as well have fucked the last 4 years off. But but you can't really like have that mindset when it comes to it, because at that point you would never learn anything and you would never even know what you don't know. The problem here is I knew what I didn't know, which I knew I didn't know a lot, but I did not know how much I did not know I did not know, if that makes sense. Like, I had no idea how much I didn't know, even though I already knew I didn't know a lot. Like, there's really no way to put it without it being like a clusterfuck of knowing, but like, that's the best way I could put it. Like, it was just mind-opening having spoken to an astonishing 2 people. And I initially, when I had came across the thought, I was like, okay, well, I mean, it was an interaction with 2 normal people. Like, I would hate to say it, but if I ran into these people at Walmart, I would probably assume they're like an NPC. Like, they're just, normal people, not really doing too much, nothing crazy going on behind the scenes, no crazy aspirations, no like businesses, none of that stuff. And so, like, I kind of assumed that these were 2 normies, which arguably they are. Like, I mean, you could find people that are this knowledgeable, that are not into business. It just so happens that these people, or at least one of them, is into business, which is fucking amazing. I love that shit. Like, that's That's what I'm saying. When I do the video on the mental rundown, like, I'm gonna probably go over the laws of the universe, and that shit's law of attraction. Nobody can tell me different. If you want to tell me different, suck my dick, because I don't want to hear it. So anyways, yeah, one ended up not being a normie, but point being, for anybody else, even if you don't encounter, like, an agent that ends up being a business owner and whatnot, like, you would still be able to absorb this information. Like, so yeah, it was just crazy, but it goes to show, like, the power of networking. In another book that I have been slacking on reading, Who Not How, but I do understand the primary principle is essentially, it's not necessarily how you can do something, it's more about who you know that can do that thing, because that's their thing. Like, that's their specialty. It saves so much time because they've already gone through the trial and the error of figuring out what it is they're doing. Like, they're essentially, that it's their craft. I mean, and being able to call in somebody for their specialty in terms of the big picture and, like, building things is very, very valuable. And not only the person themselves, but each person has their own people that they could connect you with. So that is kind of, I'm sure in one of the other clips I've mentioned, like, that one of the primary objectives of moving to Oklahoma City is to attend networking events and stuff like that, and improve and expand the network. But yeah, I mean, it's just, like, so crazy. From 2 people, I've exceeded 4 years of research and knowledge, which, yeah, that changes a lot of everything, to be honest. A lot of how I approach everything. It's, I mean, I've always been, like, an open-minded person, don't get me wrong, but it's like, pretty crazy. Yeah, that shit's, like, dead ass wild. But yeah, I'm living and learning. Oh yeah, so anyways, the main point, I keep getting off on, like, fucking tangents on all these videos. But anyways, the main, like, point is, this house searching journey is giving me so much more knowledge than I had expected. Like, I decided to hold off on the real estate rundown video until I closed on my own house, so that I have that full experience. Like, I know I went through it all already, instead of just talking out of essentially theory. I'm gonna say essentially out of theory, because I was a fucking dumbass and I didn't even know it. So, like, no longer talking out of theory when I've closed on the property. And so, thank fucking Christ I did, because I was a fucking dumbass, so that's good. But now I'm, like I said, I'm learning so much on the journey that was unexpected. So that video should be fucking fire. So yeah, that's reason number 1. Reason number 2 is it's gonna take a lot longer than expected. I graduated at literally the worst time possible, because it's been some fucking bullshit 24 goddamn 7 since. So the real estate market's fucked. So I'm gonna have to really, like, sit and wait and lurk for a deal. And that's easier said than done. Oh my god. It's like, I mean, obviously it's gonna depend on, like, your market, but this shit in Oklahoma City, and not even just Oklahoma City, literally, like, pretty much everywhere that I'm aware of, between Oklahoma and Texas, is, like, fucking, they just disappear so goddamn fast. Like, I'll literally find a property one day, save it, wake up the next day, shit is pending. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Oh, then I haven't even gotten into the real estate adventures thus far. Wait till y'all hear that bullshit. So, you know what? I was thinking about this. I'm gonna remake this video using the SMB7 because I paid $400 for a microphone for a reason. But yeah. So, anyways, yeah, journey's gonna be a lot longer than expected. So, to give you all the rundown on the journey thus far, we'll start with the container home. So, the whole time, mind you, I've been resilient to moving to Oklahoma City because I fucking hate Oklahoma City. The fucking roads are a disaster. The people don't know how to drive. The people in the left lane don't get the fuck out the way, even though there's fucking signs that indicate left lane is for passing only, not just fucking cruising at 5 above the goddamn speed limit. Dumb cunts. So anyways, I fucking hate Oklahoma City. And so I didn't, or still really don't want to move here, but you know, life, the shit is what it is. Don't want to move here, but I'm making the decision to because I want to settle, because I want to get into real estate finally, and because I do want to start going to networking events. And Dallas is just like, there's people with so much money that it's like they wouldn't even bother to give you the time of day because what could you possibly offer them? And me and Jacob had like a disagreement about that. Like, I understand not everybody is like that, but there are people that are like that, and I want to be able to go to Dallas and hit the ground running, like hit that bitch with some punching power. You get me? So, ultimately decided, okay, fuck it, we'll at least get some real estate motion in Oklahoma City, arguably move, and we'll go from there. So I start looking for cribs, and I found this little like container home. And mind you, this is the most naive Jay there ever was on the real estate journey, because this was right at the beginning. So I see this little fucking container home, and it's for sale in Oklahoma City on a nice little plot of land. Nothing crazy, but on a nice little plot of land. And it's like a nice ass container home. Like, they had just, I think, either built it or just remodeled it, in one of the two, in 2015. And they were selling it for like, I don't know if I said this already, but 60 grand, which is pretty fucking cheap. And so I got pre-approved, went to go see it, and then they decided to inform me that, oh, you can't use FHA on a container home, or like any type of traditional financing on a container home. They just kind of left that detail out, left it out of the description, left it out of everything. And you'll notice that's a common trend here, and I'm gonna fucking tell you how to avoid it so you can save some time. That shit's infuriating, bro. Oh yeah, so no, first things first, actually. Well, no, I'm getting there. So I find the house, right? I do the little thing on Zillow where you do the like contact me to go see the crib, whatever. And so I get an appointment scheduled. So then the day comes for the appointment. I drive my ass like fucking an hour out there. And I'm sitting there waiting. I get there early because they're, like I said, it was like an hour drive, and I didn't want to like be late. And so I could have sworn I heard somebody outside the van. Anyways. So I got there early. And, he wasn't there. And so I'm like, okay, whatever. Like, cool. I don't expect him to be there early. Then the time comes. Still nothing. Long story short. Guy ends up not fucking showing up. So I call him. I'm like, where are you at? And he's like, oh, I didn't even know I was supposed to be out there. Da 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 da. And his fucking website, I guess, wasn't even fucking working. So I'm like, oh my god. So then we reschedule. And after that, I can't remember what had happened. I'll put it in there for the real video, but some bullshit happened and he tried to put the blame on me because his ass didn't show up. Like, what? And then got a different agent, went to go see it. That's when I found out about the financing bullshit. So then that was that. Stopped looking for a house for a while, started looking again, found a nice, like, greenhouse on an acre with a 2-car garage detached and 2 big-ass sheds and 2,100 square feet and 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, and it was fucking nice. And it was a great price. And then I drive again an hour out there to see the fucking property. Get there, they drop a bomb. Oh, this manufactured home has been moved more than once. So that makes it ineligible for, again, pretty much every type of fucking financing. So, but they like literally wait till you have skin in the game to tell you this shit, and it's fucking infuriating. So I ended up making, or attempting to make, a cash offer on that property. And then it ended up going under contract, but my intuition told me it was coming back onto the market. Sure enough, it did. And by that point, I decided, fuck it, because if I buy the house in cash, I can't build equity in it, because nobody can traditionally finance it anyways, so it's essentially just a fucking break. So, said to hell with that property. It's still sitting on the market. Fuck you, dumb bitch. You should have took my fucking offer. Anyways, yeah, so that one fell through, and that leads us to today, where I went to go see another property, and take a wild guess what the fuck happened this time. Not financing shit, surprisingly, but we get there, and there's no fucking handle on the door. Mind you, this is not like a property in a bad neighborhood. I'm getting this property with the intention of renting it out. It's like with the intention of it being nice, either by the time I move out of it from renovating it or just buying a nice one to begin with. I don't really care. But, so it's not like in a bad neighborhood. So anyways, we get there and there's no fucking doorknob, and she's like, huh, I wonder if like, Tammy, my agent, she's like, or, probably shouldn't drop names, but Tammy, the agent, she's like, I wonder if the owner's aware of this. And I'm like, oh, I don't know about that, because if you know, like, the real estate key lock boxes, it's kind of like a loop that goes around the door handle and has, like, a little, box on it that has, like, the rotating lock thing with the numbers that's on the fucking padlock thingy-majiggamabobs, and it has like the house key inside so that the agents can access the house. And so I guess they just, I don't know why they didn't just break the lockbox off, or like break the lockbox open, but they decided to like break off the entire door handle with the lockbox. And they went in and stole the fucking stove, and like, I guess they had either tried to steal the fridge or damaged the fridge in the process of stealing the stove, which I don't know how they would do that because the stove was like all the way across the room, but the fucking fridge was fucked up. And there was like screen doors missing from the windows and like a whole bunch of shit. And so, yeah, it had gotten broken into and they didn't even know it. So then we couldn't get in because they locked the back door when they went in. And yeah, so I walked around, me and my agent did, and the foundation was absolutely fucked. They basically tried to put makeup on a pig. Like, it was bad. So that was that. And yeah, that leads us to where we're at now. The fucking search continues. Oh.
They tryna put me in a box. The streets fell in love with my style, cause it's unorthodox. My head fucked up. I almost walked in court with Glock. Woke up, made 5 and drunk a pint before 4 o'clock. The long nights in that spot finally paying me. Strobe light on the chop.
I can't even see.
Remember being broke, I couldn't even
get from A to B.
Capping when you rapping, all that shit you saying make believe. Riding down the strip in the S550. See me with an op, just shoot the car, let them die with me.
Used to drive a minivan, now I could drive daily. What the fuck is up, y'all? My name is Jay the Prodigy. Today is Wednesday. I didn't record this morning like I said I was going to, but I really didn't do a whole lot. I literally woke up freezing my ass off. Remote started the van so the shit was at least tolerable so I could get out the fucking Sub-Zero sleeping bag. And yeah, so I've been at work. I'm on lunch right now. Big chillin', listening to music, vibing. Started listening to I decided I was gonna like completely essentially restart like my spiritual journey, I guess you could say, but not really. It's more of like a just fuck, I can't sit this up and that shit is hell. It's more of just like a here we go again. Hopefully I don't fucking press the power button. But it's more of like a complete, just like I'm starting back from the fucking complete fundamentals of everything that I know. And I'm doing that because A, there's a lot of intricacies. And B, what the fuck was B supposed to be? Fuck. Oh yes, B, I've had like so many more experiences. The goal was to kind of rehash over the things I've already studied, but I'm also throwing in new content that I had previously deemed essentially under me. Because I've gone through so many new experiences, I feel like when I interpret the information again this time, I'll have a potentially totally different interpretation, or if not a totally different one, at least a deeper understanding of the concepts and of the mechanics at play, whatever the case may be. So that's where I'm at. That's what I'm doing. That's what the fuck's going on. I'm probably going to end up making some content over the content of the book, just to kind of like get y'all up to speed. I would still I can't speak on this yet because I'm only a couple minutes into the book, but presumably if it's good content, I will let y'all know. And even if my synopsis will be fire, but I would still encourage you to go and read the actual book. Obviously a synopsis is not going to encapsulate all of the details, so yeah, that's it, I think. Yeah, that's it. Peace. The fuck is up, y'all? My name is Jay the Prodigy, and yeah, I just wanted to like kind of record this to show y'all what daily existence is like in the van. No, it's not fun. Yes, it's cold as fuck. It's cold as fuck, but it's okay. I'm big chillin' right now on the Remarkable, working on today's what do you call it, page of my diary. I started keeping track of shit, like diarying shit, so that whenever they go to make my movie, they have like good reference material. So whoever ends up making my movie, if that shit is shit, trust I'm pulling your fucking legs from my grave, bitch. You have no excuse. So anyways, I digress. I'm gonna continue my historically accurate take from my point of view. And yeah, so I updated y'all last night on the way to Oklahoma City, but I didn't record this morning. But I'm gonna record tomorrow morning for sure, because we got some dope shit going on tomorrow. So yeah, that's where I'm at. It does not work. Yeah, no, so we're back again. I don't know. I feel like complete fucking shit. Like fucking dirt. I don't even know why. But this shit's mad annoying. That's all I know. Like, fuck. But I'm just like thinking about what it is that I want. And really, I mean, beyond teaching people what I know, nothing. I don't care for more money. Well, I mean, I do. And it would be nice. And it would arguably present more opportunities. But it's like, I don't know. Feels like Jay Lane is coming back. His shit is hell. There's one tear in the bucket. Yeah, I don't know. I know the money's not gonna do it for me though. And I know that when I open my mouth, people don't like it. And I know that it's fuck the people, but can only be fuck the people to a certain extent before you have financial freedom. So, this shit is tough, yo. I don't think you understand. Because I know I have so much more to provide the world than just making myself rich. Like, I can do so much more than that. But what? I gotta write that down. This shit is tough. This is what I was telling y'all about, like, thinking about shit is not fun. Never is. Never will be. But it's what needs to be done. I wish I could, like, explain how I feel, but I really can't. So, question now. I've realized, like, this fucking $500 is the best $500 I've ever spent. I'm not saying you need to get a Remarkable 2, but I am saying you need to get a notebook. Take it from somebody that was very anti-notebook for the last 21 years. But I've realized the frustration primarily, I want to say subconsciously, because it's not like I didn't recognize this consciously, but I don't know what to offer the world. Or, I mean, I know what to offer the world, but it's a lot of things, and I don't know how. So I guess I'll list those. And deduce by difficulty of pursuit. But yeah, I don't know, it kind of seems like a lot of the people at work kind of think, you know what, I'm going to write that in the journal too. Nah, I was saying, seems like a lot of the people at work kind of like little bromy. Yeah, I don't know as much as you, but trust. I don't even want to say all that. Yes, no need to little bro me. Whatever it is, just know I got it. Period. So with that being said, my name is Jay the Prodigy, and these niggas are about to respect it. Capacitive touch, $20. I'm sold. So anyways, I'm gonna be taking y'all along for a day, or not even a day, this is not a full day, but showing y'all what my existence is like in the van. So as you can see, pretty decent amount of, headroom, but nothing crazy. So yeah, right now I'm about to work. I've been recently getting into like algo trading and shit, and I want to teach people about it, but it's like not really beginner level shit. Oh my god, it's the fucking radar. Okay, so, but it's not really like beginner shit, you get me? So that's kind of the problem. But I figure I'll show people anyways, because it's not beginner shit to me either. Like, I'm still having to learn all this stuff, so people could at least see the process of how I can teach myself. And hopefully, you can learn how to teach teach yourself from seeing me teach myself. Hope, get something out of it. I don't fucking know. Hopefully. Fuck. Content's not easy, but, damn, y'all see that shit? I got like Parkinson's, I swear to God. Anyways, this is the setup, right? We got the MacBookie, agua, empty can of carbonated water, some aloe that's also empty, and the Remarkable. And that's all you really need. Damn, these bitches are pearly. And that's all you really need to make it out the trenches. I'm going to show y'all, okay? So, yeah. And whenever I drop the archive clips, the P16 archive clips, there's going to be one of me in this shirt. I shed a single tear, and I said I put that bitch in the bucket. Because these niggas are about to respect Jay the Prodigy, period. So I'm going to put this panel back up, and I'm about to show y'all how the fuck I teach myself, and how the fuck I'm about to get into algo trading, and how the fuck I'm about to run up some bands. Let's get it. What I need to decide. I was like in between both positions for my phone. Oh my fucking god. Oh my. I think I've like dropped my shit damn near every like clip. Anyway, my dad. Anyways, what the fuck is up, y'all? My name is Jay the Prodigy, and today I'm coming on a good note, but on like I want to say a not good note. So I found out today that the objective I had been trying to reach that was out of my control finally came, and I'm finally able to be mostly remote. I only have to be in the office 2 days a week now, which means I can come down on Thursday, work, sleep in the van, work Friday, and go back home, which is so much better than fucking leaving Monday night, being there Tuesday night, Wednesday night, Thursday night, all day Friday, then go home. That shit was tough, let me tell you. So anyways, 2 days a week in office now, way better. And I don't have to suffer in the van as much. What? I don't gotta suffer in the van? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Say less. Say less. I thugged it out. I thugged it the fuck out. So I don't ever want to hear anybody tell me shit about discomfort, about being comfortable, about having access to this, about having access to that. Bitch, I literally did not even have a pot to piss in. Could I afford to holy shit. Could I afford a pot to piss in? Sure. But I didn't have a pot to piss in. But I thugged it out. So, the other side to this, to the contrary, is that, like, I was thinking, and it's like, not even too long ago, I was thinking to myself, damn. Like, must be nice to be one of those remote people. Well, I mean, I had like a day a week remote. So that was my first taste of remote, and it was lovely, lovely. So then, now they're moving me to, like I said, 2 days a week remote. And it's like, now I'm kind of in the league of one of those people that I had not too long ago said it would be nice to be. And the coworker that I was previously on the same level and position as has been overall very bitchy and moany about the fact that at one point he was able to be more remote than he is because of COVID and then this, that, and the other. And he's a help desk person, so he's like tech support. He's, hey, my computer's not working, I'll walk over to you, come fix the computer, whatever. And that's what I was doing too. And in one of the other videos, I'll say, like, help desk was not what I wanted to do. And I even said, like, that job was literally a stepping stool so that I could get my remote software engineering job, and that was all it was supposed to be. And then I was presented with the opportunity for verticality. And so I capitalized on the opportunity for verticality. Damn right. You know who the fuck I am. I'm Jay the fucking Prodigy. I say it every goddamn video. So anyways, I capitalize on the opportunity and I move up into this full-time cyber position as expected, on time, within 6 months. And so then I'm making more than him. I'm still like in the office as much as him, and I'm still doubling cybersecurity and help desk shit, but I'm in the office as much as him. And so then he's like bitching and moaning about, oh yeah, we used to be more remote, da 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 da. And I'm like, okay, well, I mean, dude, like, I'm in a fucking van. Like, quit bitching about being remote. Like, I don't really care. So then, I get to go remote for the majority of the week now, and I am willing to bet he's gonna be pretty pissy about it, to be honest. 'Cause I don't know, I think it's mostly gonna be because of my age, because he does have like family and shit, but you know, that's not my problem. Sorry. But I made the choice to not get a whole lot of bitches pregnant. Probably more bitches than this nigga's even ever had. I made the choice to not get him pregnant, so I got the luxury to not have a family. Him, on the other hand, that was his choice. He's gonna have to suck it up and thug it out. The point of me saying that is not to be a dick. The point of me saying that is because on a lot of occasions, I've tried to encourage growth, and I've tried to encourage expansion, and I've tried to encourage ambition, and I've tried to encourage like a lot of things. I've tried to get this guy to move up. Let's go up. That's what I've been telling this nigga. Let's go up. But he doesn't want to go. He just wants to stay there. He just wants to be help desk. He just wants to manage help desk forever. He's literally said it himself. If I could just manage a bunch of help desk minions, I would be good. Like, okay, nigga, then manage a whole bunch of help desk minions sitting at your fucking desk in the goddamn office then. How about that? You don't want to go up. You can't win it. Can't win them all. So that's how I feel about it. But anyways, yeah, thugged out the van, so that shit is lovely. About to turn shit up. I don't think you understand. I really don't. Talking the vet, I'm gonna be skirt skirt. You know what I'm saying? Skirt skirt. You know what I'm saying? My name is Jay the Prodigy. And we're about to go up, baby.